Neera Tanden is currently facing hearings to determine whether or not she should be confirmed as the head of the Office of Management and Budget. And that sounds super boring to people who aren't knee deep in politics. I get that. But every once in a while, you get this golden moment where things get super fiery or weird or both. And we're about to show you that moment right now where Senator Kennedy had a line of questioning involving Bernie Sanders and how Neera Tanden had talked about him or referred to him on social media. And then things just kind of unraveled. Let's take a look.
It's not just one or two. I think you deleted about 1,000 tweets. And it wasn't just about Republicans. And I don't mind disagreements in policy. I think that's great. I love the dialectic. But the comments were personal. I mean, you call Senator Sanders everything but an ignorant slut.
That is not true.
And
what? What? What?
Everything about that is perfect because he is 100% hamming it up. He is nowhere close to as wounded or offended as he's feigning to be in the clip. But he knows she was in the wrong. He knows that he has the right of way. And he was like, look, I don't mind policy disagreements. I love the dialectic. But you called it, you did everything but call my colleague an ignorant slut. Oh, that was perfect. That was beautiful. She was like, sir, come on. I never did that.
She was pretty awful to Bernie Sanders. There's no question about it. And obviously it's important to pay close attention to the wording here because he said you've called Bernie Sanders everything but an ignorant slut, meaning that she hasn't actually called him that. He's the one who decided to bring that up and use that phrasing, which is fascinating. And apparently he felt the need to later apologize to Senator Sanders for that. So let's take a look at that interaction.
I want the record to reflect that I did not call Senator Sanders an ignorant slut. Okay?
Thank you. I don't know how I should take that, Senator Kennedy.
So cute.
Oh my God.
He's so cute. Even like sitting there with that mask on, he's so adorable. He's just listening to this apology. He's like, I would like the record to know I did not call Senator Sanders an ignorant slut. Like, what is happening right now in politics? It's amazing.
He just wanted to double back and say he's so proud of himself for saying that in the halls of Congress, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of him for uttering the phrase ignorant slut. I've at times in my life been accused of being one of those, and so I'm proud that he could stand in the defense of somebody who's being accused of such sluttery and ignorance,
What is going on?
God, who among us hasn't dealt with that, Anna? Come on.
Yeah, but look, when it comes to lawmakers, I would venture to say that Senator Sanders is the least likely to fulfill that label. He's the only one who's been consistent throughout the years. He's the only one who genuinely understands the causes of the inequality we're experiencing in this country. He's right on every issue. So in case anyone needed more evidence for why Bernie Sanders is not that.
Lindsey Graham though? Yeah, might be accurate.
Lindsey Graham.
He might be a dirty little slut. We know he's ignorant though.
Definitely ignorant, self-interested, narcissistic. self-important. I mean, there are endless labels.
I just want to apologize to the TYT audience. It's just the senator just opened the door for us to just keep saying that word. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. I'm a freaking adolescent that way.
No, I mean, we're all people and we're not all serious all the time. Who wouldn't chuckle at that moment? It was just so out of left field. Little sports reference for you. It has to do with baseball, right? Right, baseball?
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, and it was great. It was great. It was just a wonderful moment. And Neera Tanden panicked because while she might not have called Bernie Sanders that, she had accused him of so many horrendous things that were untrue, not only in 2016, but also in 2020 for the 2020 election. So I have no love for her. It's fun to watch her stumble and bumble. But again, the heart of the issue with Neera Tanden is what drives her, what motivates her. And all you need to do is understand that think tanks like the Center for American Progress are nothing more than vehicles to launder the lobbying that happens in Washington on a regular basis. It's a way to skirt laws pertaining to lobbying as if those laws are strict to begin with. And it allows for corruption to continue on, in a darker way, in a far more nefarious way. And so again, I've got no love for Neera Tanden. I don't think that she's appropriate for that role. Too many conflicts of interest. Her behavior has been juvenile to say the least. And so again, I love that moment. If you haven't read into Neera Tanden and why she's problematic, please do so. Anytime someone needs to delete thousands of tweets before they face a hearing of some sort,
it's a red flag.
It might be a problem. Might be a red flag. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.